Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm going to be doing my February favorites. I know a favorites video is long overdue because I totally missed December and January, but so much is going on in December and January that I kind of got off track with my favorites. So without further ado, here's another favorites for you guys. Hopefully you guys like the video. All the products I'm talking about are things that I have really been reaching for the month of February. So why don't I just go ahead and get started and stop rambling. I'm gonna try and go in order from what I put on my face first to what I put on my face last. It may not be an exact order, but I'm gonna try. So the first thing that I want to talk about is beauty related, but it's not makeup. So I have the Glam Glow Super Mud Clearing Treatment. Looks like this. Just comes in this white little container. Inside, that is what the product looks like. It is a mask and it's helpful for breakouts. I've been seriously obsessed with this. It just keeps my skin so nice. I mean, right now I just so happen to have like 2 breakouts. I mean, it doesn't sound like having 2 breakouts is an issue. I just hate not having clear skin because I usually do, but these last few months, like maybe like the past 6 months, my skin has really been giving me some issues in a sense. So I'm just trying to work on keeping my skin consistently clear, which I feel like this has definitely helped a lot. So the first things that I'm going to start with are 2 primers that I've been loving. Now, again, if you guys have watched my channel, you guys are aware that I am a super oily person. So I've said this before and I will say it again, anything that will help minimize my oil is going to be my best friend. So I have 2 primers that I've been reaching for. The first one I got is the Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer, which is oil free. I did mention this in a haul, but I hadn't really used it before. I mean, I used it before when I was talking about the things in my haul, but I hadn't like used it time over and time over. But I have really been reaching for this, and all in all, I say that this is a great product. It's definitely helped minimize my oil, and I've said this before and I'll probably say it again, no product that I use is gonna help completely, eliminate my oil because I just have oily skin. That's just how my skin is because I have larger pores, but this definitely helps minimize how much oil I produce throughout the day. The second one I have is the Becca Ever Matte Primer. Just looks like this. This has seriously been amazing. Now the consistency of this one is slightly different than any other primer that I've used. It's more of a thick consistency, which once you start to rub it in your face, it gets a little tacky. I feel like that really helps not only minimize the way my pores look, but definitely helps keep away the oil longer than normal. That's what I have on my face right now, so hopefully I look nice and matte with a slight glow because I am wearing highlight. But yeah, this stuff is great. So if you have oily skin, go and pick this baby up. You might like it. So the next thing I'm going to talk about are foundations. These are not new foundations whatsoever. So the first one, the first one I want to talk about is a BB cream. It is the Rimmel London BB Matte 9-in-1 Skin Perfecting Super Makeup. That's a lot to say. It just looks like this. Focus. So it looks like this. This is just something like if I'm running out the door, but I don't want to go with my skin completely naked. This is gonna just give me like the lightest coverage whatsoever, just to kind of even out my skin tone. So I've been really liking this. This is like my go-to on the go, but you don't want to go out without makeup type of foundation. And again, it's matte because everything that I will put on my face needs to be matte because I'm oily. Next foundation I want to talk about is, it's matte. It is the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Foundation. Oh, And if you're wondering, the BB cream that I have, this is in light medium. So if you're around my complexion and you don't know what shade to get, I mean, there's not really a whole range of options for the BB cream, but I like medium. But for the Maybelline foundation, I have mine in nude beige, which is number 125. That is what the product looks like. I mean, I like the fact that it comes in a glass bottle. I'm just not a fan that it does not come with a pump. But aside from that super picky random side note, all in all, I love this foundation. It keeps me matte, but not too matte to the point where my face looks flat. I still obviously have a little bit of oil that comes through because my skin is oily, and it's always oily no matter what kind of products I put on. It just, anything matte that I put on is going to help diminish what type of, like, how much oil I'm producing throughout the day. So this definitely helps with that. So again, if you're around my skin complexion and you're not sure what shade to get, I mean, this is what I have on my face now. So if you like what you see, you can definitely pick up this. Next things I want to talk about are brow. I had the, if I can talk, I have the NYX Eyebrow Cake Powder. It looks like that. So it just comes with a wax and two brow shades. One is lighter and the other is darker. I have been loving this. So what I do is I fill in my eyebrows completely with the pencil. I actually use the NYX. It looks just like the Anastasia Brow Wiz, kind of like a dupe for that. I use that brow pencil to completely fill in my eyebrows, and then any areas that are looking a little sparse, I go back over with the lightest shade of the powder in this little combo. The other brow product I want to talk about is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Clear Brow Gel, which it just comes in like a silver little tube like this. Just like any other brow product or clear brow gel, it just has like a little mascara wand. This, seriously, I feel so bougie saying that I really like this because anybody would think, oh, I mean, it's just clear brow gel. However, the staying power of this brow gel is amazing. I've never tried any other brow gel that has kept my eyebrows in place quite like this one. Like, this is literally like cementing my eyebrows to my face, which is perfect for me because I have sparse eyebrows. So I don't want them flying all over my face and then some parts get uncovered and they look all bizarre and freaky. So this, once you put this on your eyebrows aren't going to move until you take your makeup off, which I'm in love with this. So I've been obsessing over this. I mean, it's not necessary, but then again, what makeup is necessary? But if you're looking for something that's gonna keep your eyebrows in place all day long, this is your go-to, baby. I have a couple palettes I want to talk about. The first one is the Anastasia of Beverly Hills Self-Made palette. The video I just put up, actually, I use this palette, but I love this palette. I've never really used Anastasia shades before, but let me just show you. That is the color range on the palette. So it has a pretty wide range of colors, which I like because it gives you the option to kind of mix up the looks that you do. So it's not just like, oh, well, I do all naturals or all color tones. Like, there's neutrals, there's shimmers, there's mattes. The thing I want to talk about is something that I have mentioned before, the Carli Bybel palette. I have been loving this palette. This, I don't know. I guess I just don't know how to formulate saying, excuse me. I guess I just don't know how to say the reasons why I like the palette. I just love this palette. It has a lot of gold tones, a lot of pink tones, cranberries, purpley shades, and it has highlighters. That's what I'm wearing on my face right now, actually. So if you like my eyeshadow, that's what I'm wearing. But yeah, I don't know. I just love this palette. Colors are great. They're super blendable. They're pigmented. I don't know. I've been loving this. I'll probably keep loving this. And the highlighters are on point too. I have that, but I have that mixed with another highlighter. But I will talk about my highlighter favorites in a second. But yeah, I really love this palette. It's actually quite affordable. I think with tax I paid like 13 bucks. So if you're looking for something with good, I mean the color payoff alone, like these are pigmented. The color payoff is amazing. So you definitely get your money's worth. Actually, I feel like the quality of these eyeshadows are probably worth more than just $13, but if I can get something for cheaper, why the heck not? So yeah, I'm rambling on about this palette, but I really like it. So I have 3 different things I want to talk about. Well, let me just go ahead and talk about the eyeliner. So I did mention this in my haul that I did. I have this Kat Von D tattoo liner in Trooper. This is a little different. I just thought it was like a felt tip Why can't I ever talk? I thought this was a felt tip applicator, but when I look at it, it almost seems, I mean, I don't know if you guys can see that, but when I look at it, it almost seems like it's individual hairs. I don't know, just putting this on was so easy. It was like I was like drawing on my eyeliner with a marker. So, and then you can get a super crisp, like look at that wing. That I use this for my eyeliner today. I love this thing. So yeah, I've been grabbing for this lately. The other 2 products I want to talk about are mascaras. So I also mentioned this in my haul. I have the Better Than Sex mascara. Again, I know this isn't a new product, but it's new to me. The wand on this, I feel like is perfect. It makes my eyelashes, can you see that? Can you see that? I don't know if it's blending with my hair or the background, but the wand on that is perfection. It gives me a lot of length, which is great, and it makes my eyelashes look really full. So I have been in love with that. The next thing I'm going to mention is the L'Oreal Telescopic Carbon Black. This is definitely a staple. I mean, every beauty person on YouTube just about talks about the telescopic. I am late to get on that train, but usually I don't like mascaras with this type of applicator because it's like a plastic. It's slightly bent, but I feel like it just makes my eyelashes look so long. The only thing you have to be careful of is clumping. If you use a lot of the product, it'll definitely clump your eyelashes. So I don't know, just be careful that you don't have clumpy looking eyelashes, but I love this stuff. It's great. My NARS, it has a blush and bronzer duo. So I also mentioned this in my haul. The colors that come in here. So the bronzer is Laguna and the blush is Orgasm. The color payoff on this is absolutely amazing. They're super pigmented, they're very creamy and easy to blend. So the next thing I want to talk about is highlighters, which, I mean, who doesn't want to talk about highlighters? So I have 2, I mean, I have more than 2 highlighters, but the 2 that I've been reaching for this month, I want to have a little sample of the Becca highlighter. This is in the color Opal. So it's this really pretty champagne color. I mean, that's not what I have on now, but I love this stuff. This is amazing. I like to pair that with the Anastasia So Hollywood. I feel like that's a perfect combination. But yeah, I really love this stuff. It's creamy, it's easy to put on, color payoff is amazing. So can we just have a moment of silence? The Glow Gleam kit. I also mentioned this in my favorites. What am I talking about? I also mentioned this in my haul. This thing is great. Well, there's 2. There's the Gleam kit, which is what I have, which is more pink shades. So this shade right here is Mimosa. This is Crushed Pearl. This is Hard Candy, and this is Starburst. They're more pink. They have more of like a pink undertone for the highlighter, which I like. I like actually mixing Crushed Pearl and Starburst together. That gives a really beautiful highlight. But the highlight that I have on right now, which is so beautiful, I have on Crushed Pearl, and I actually have Pink Shade from the Carly Bible palette on. But this is definitely a go-to for me. Just talk about the newest one that I have. So I had never really tried any Kat Von D liquid lipsticks before, but I have this liquid lipstick that I got. It's called Double Dare. It's like a brownish pink brown. Let me start over. So this is like a brownish pink color. Well, at least that's how it looks on me. Her liquid lipsticks are pretty comfortable. I mean, for a liquid lipstick, this is more of a comfortable feel for me. It's not super drying. I mean, obviously it's a liquid lipstick, so it's going to be more drying on your lips because the formula kind of sucks all the moisture out of your lips. But for a liquid lipstick, I feel like this is a very comfortable formula on my lips. It doesn't make me feel like my lips are begging and dying for moisture. But yeah, I like this color. This has been a go-to for me. It's actually what I have on my lips right now. I have the NARS Turkish Delight lip gloss. This has been a go-to for me. It's just something light that I can whip on my lips if I'm going out the door and I don't want to leave my lips. One of my other favorites, this is a Too Faced Melted Metallic Peony lipstick. I like my NARS and these two together. So these two together is like the perfect combination. The last one that I want to mention is also a melted lipstick. This is Melted Chihuahua. This is also like a brownish pink color. I just love brownish pinks on myself. That is a color that I think is very complimenting with my skin tone and undertones and everything like that. But yeah, I have been loving this lipstick. Next on the chopping block is eyelashes. I had the Salon Perfect Demi Wispies and I also had the Ardell Demi Wispies. They look like that. I mean, it's not like, oh my gosh, these are such a crazy lash. I just like these lashes because sometimes my natural lashes just don't cut it. I just want a little extra oomph, but I don't want to go like, whoa, drag queen lashes. And I don't have anything against drag queen lashes. I love drag queen lashes. Like I used to go through a phase where I was obsessed with very thick, heavy eyelashes. But if you're looking for a little extra something for your eyelashes, I'd recommend a Demi Wispy. It just gives you a little bit more length and it makes my eyelashes look a little bit more full. So I'm definitely liking those. The last two things I want to mention are setting sprays. So I wanted to mention the MAC Prep and Prime Fix Plus. I know I have mentioned this in my haul. However, I don't necessarily like it as a setting spray because I am oily. This doesn't help my oil control or anything like that. So I find that throughout the day my face does tend to look a little bit more oily. However, I like this for the purpose of wetting my brush. Like if I'm using a foiled or a shimmery shade, I like to spray my brush with the Fix Plus because it helps intensify the eyeshadow. So that's what I use this for. I know some people, I mean, maybe if you have like more normal to dry skin, this would be amazing for your skin just to prep it with. But for me, this just doesn't do it for a setting spray, but I do like it as something to help intensify my eyeshadows. The next thing I want to talk about is my favorite setting spray that I've used so far. This is the Urban Decay De-Slick Makeup Setting Spray, and this is for oil control. So I have the little baby bottle. This just has 1 fluid ounce in it, but I will definitely be getting the full size. This just keeps my face, like it's just sucks my face, like everything pulled together. It just melts into my skin. It keeps my makeup there all day. My foundation doesn't run around on my face. I love this. So if you're oily and you're looking for something to help set your makeup, I would recommend this. It is a little bit on the pricey side, but it's definitely worth it. Ever since I got this setting spray, have been using it like every single day. No exaggeration. I don't reach for anything else to set my makeup than this. So that concludes my favorites for February. I just wanted to share that with you guys since I had neglected to put up a favorites for December and January. But like I said, there was so much going on in those 2 months that I just completely forgot to get around to my favorites. But all the products that I mentioned are things that I have just been gravitating towards this past month. So again, I just wanted to share that with you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a big old thumbs up. Comment down below, and if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, subscribe, and I will see you beautiful people in the next one.